right, we start with Newsbreak coming in the latest on the situation in Joshimath, which has only been worsening. We are now given to understand that more families have been displaced, in fact have been moved to safer locations, and the number of houses, of course, affected as a result of these buildings developing cracks has now risen to 603. So more families are being evacuated as we speak. Meanwhile, the rescue operations has also been expedited. A reaction as well coming in from the petitioner. Remember, the matter has already been, in fact, has already reached the top court. And we have a reaction that has come in from the petitioner who says that they would be filing petition in the Supreme Court pertaining to urgency of the Joshimath land subsidence issue, and that now it's on court how soon they'll hear and give the direction. So of course situation has only been deteriorating from bad to worse in Uttarakhand's Joshimath, where more families are being evacuated. In fact, the total number of families that have been evacuated so far have now risen to 603. Before we go across to Anuj, who's reporting live from Joshimath, let's listen into that reaction that has come in from the petitioner who's filed a plea in the Supreme Court.
जा रहे हैं, याचिका हमने दायर कर दी है। अर्जेंसी भी हम लोगों ने बताई है कि तत्काल इस पर सुनवाई की जाए। न्यायाधीशों के ऊपर है कि वो कितनी जल्दी इसको सुनते हैं और इस बारे में जो हम लोग डायरेक्शन चाह रहे हैं वो देते हैं। बात यह है कि जोशीमठ में लंबे समय से संकेत मिल रहे थे कि भूगर्भ में कुछ हलचल है और उसका अच्छा परिणाम नहीं बन सकता है, लेकिन लोग उपेक्षा करते रहे। अब एकाएक गतिविधियां भूगर्भ की तेज़ हो गई हैं, जिसके कारण 500 से अधिक मकानों में दरारें चौड़ी चौड़ी पड़ चुकी हैं। कई मकानों की छतें गिरने लग गई हैं। लोगों को अपना घर छोड़ करके बाहर जाना पड़ गया है, शरण लेनी पड़ गई है। पुनर्वास के बारे में हमारी सरकार योजना बना रही है, लेकिन अभी तक किसी को पता नहीं है कि आखिर हो क्या रहा है भूगर्भ में, किस कारण से ये सब कुछ हो रहा है। और जब तक ये पता नहीं कि किस कारण से हो रहा है, तब तक ये भी पता नहीं हो सकता है कि कितना तक होने वाला है। आखिर ये बात कहाँ तक जा कर के रुकेगी? क्या पूरा नगर समाप्त हो जाएगा? क्या कुछ अंश समाप्त हो जाएगा? क्या दरारें आकर के फिर धरती जहाँ की तहाँ रुक जाएगी? ये कुछ ऐसी बातें हैं जिस बारे में अभी स्पष्टता नहीं है। तो एक तो सबसे पहली ज़रूरत ये है कि इस बारे में अध्ययन जल्दी किए जाएं और एक स्पष्ट जांच सबके सामने हो कि ये बात है, और उसी के साथ साथ लोगों को इस बात का भरोसा दिलाया जाए कि किसी के प्राण संकट में नहीं हैं, और साथ ही साथ जो उनके घर मकान दुकान हैं उन पर अगर कोई क्षति होती है तो भी उनको चिंता करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। सरकारें उनके साथ खड़ी हैं और जैसा जिसका है उसको उस रूप में आगे मुआवजा मिल जाएगा ताकि वो पुनः उसका निर्माण कर सकें।
So situation definitely grim in Joshimath. Anuj reporting live from Joshimath. Anuj, good morning. Of course, it's not a good morning for those people in Joshimath. Help us understand how is the situation looking like, how many families have been displaced, and what sort of help that has been rendered by the state government to these people in Joshimath.
Well, Samiksha, at this point in time, let me tell you that the number is increasing because it has already crossed 500 and now it is reaching to 600. If we talk about the families, those who have been already evacuated, and the problem is day by day increasing. It is not like stopping or going down, but it is increasing because we are seeing, if we talk about those cracks in the house, if we talk about those problems, then these are increasing. Let me give you the sense from where I am reporting. Let me give you the sense from the area also. Like this exactly, if I ask my video journalist to give you the sense from that particular area, if we can see those houses, so there down the houses had been already evacuated, the families had been already taken to the shelter homes which has been built up by the government, by the state government. Yesterday it was another but the Chief Minister himself, Pushkar Singh Dhami, who visited the area. It was merely around 5 wards which was visited by Pushkar Singh Dhami, that's the Chief Minister. Then later he held a meeting in the ITBP here in Joshimath itself. These were the top officials, including the top officials from the administration, who talked about the next course of action and the planning. There we were asking the Chief Minister that what exactly is the reason. Then this is being stated that the scientists and the expertise are still looking into the reason, but the process is underway. The evacuation process is underway. That's something what has been stated by the Chief Minister yesterday itself. And he's saying that we want first this place to be vacant. We want people to be evacuated so that they can be taken to the safer place. But the problem remains with the people who are staying here. Like they were crying, they were having tears in their eyes that how we are going to leave our houses, which was built by us. And this is not limited to 1, 2 or 3 places, but this is almost full Joshimath who is facing this problem. So more than 600 families, as we are telling this to our viewers, has been already evacuated, and this is under the process. And these are the houses which is under the damage, and we have seen the temple which collapsed. So we have seen the hotels, the buildings which has been shifted, the cracks on the road. So that's the trouble within the people. That's the problem which is being faced by the people, the locals. They are in fear, but on the other hand, this is the government and the administration who is working day and night on the same to clear this place first, so that they can work out on the things that what exactly would have been the reason that this is happening. On the other hand, the matter has already reached, the issue has already reached to the apex court. We will see, wait and watch what exactly is going to happen in this particular petition. But yes, the problem remains the same.
Yes, Anuj, stay with us. Talking about the help that's been rendered by the state government so far, we understand they've been provided those temporary relief shelters. But anything in the long run that they've been guaranteed in terms of any permanent shelters that they would be provided after all of this is assessed and the situation is properly assessed by the state government?
Well, when we talked to the Chief Minister yesterday, he was stating about the same, that till now this is a temporary arrangement. We have seen the schools, we have seen Gurdwara, there is a Nagar Nigam office which has been transferred into these shelter home. But yes, if we talk about the permanent solution, that's the worrisome situation within the people also. They are also saying, when we are going to leave our residences, when we are leaving our houses, is this going to be the permanent solution? Till now, this was stated by the Chief Minister yesterday that yes, he's working on the same. They are looking for some alternate, but how it is going to happen is going to be a bit early to say, because this is going to be like a requirement of the more planning if we talk about, because this is not limited to 1, 2 or 3 families. That's something what I was stating earlier also. This is almost about 600 families. So this is going to be a full town which need to be shifted. So that is something which is going to be a worrisome situation for the government also. But the state government is giving the assurance, and none other but the Chief Minister himself is giving the assurance for the same, that yes, the state government is standing with the people of Joshimath, and the administration has been already advised. The surveyors are there and the survey is underway, that who all are the people who has been affected, which all are the houses or the properties which has been damaged, and the state government and the team which has been built up is already looking into the angle. So that's something what we are seeing at this point in time. Yes.
Yes, Anuj, stay with us. Let's once again listen into that soundbite that came in from the petitioner who's filed that plea in the Supreme Court, as the matter is now in the apex court.
में हम लोग जा रहे हैं, याचिका हमने दायर कर दी है। अर्जेंसी भी हम लोगों ने बताई है कि तत्काल इस पर सुनवाई की जाए। न्यायाधीशों के ऊपर है कि वो कितनी जल्दी इसको सुनते हैं और इस बारे में जो हम लोग डायरेक्शन चाह रहे हैं वो देते हैं। बात यह है कि जोशीमठ में लंबे समय से संकेत मिल रहे थे कि भूगर्भ में कुछ हलचल है और उसका अच्छा परिणाम नहीं बन सकता है, लेकिन लोग उपेक्षा करते रहे। अब एकाएक गतिविधियां भूगर्भ की तेज़ हो गई हैं, जिसके कारण 500 से अधिक मकानों में दरारें चौड़ी चौड़ी पड़ चुकी हैं। कई मकानों की छतें गिरने लग गई हैं। लोगों को अपना घर छोड़ करके बाहर जाना पड़ गया है, शरण लेनी पड़ गई है। पुनर्वास के बारे में हमारी सरकार योजना बना रही है, लेकिन अभी तक किसी को पता नहीं है कि आखिर हो क्या रहा है भूगर्भ में, किस कारण से ये सब कुछ हो रहा है। और जब तक ये पता नहीं कि किस कारण से हो रहा है, तब तक ये भी पता नहीं हो सकता है कि कितना तक होने वाला है। आखिर ये बात कहाँ तक जा कर के रुकेगी? क्या पूरा नगर समाप्त हो जाएगा? क्या कुछ अंश समाप्त हो जाएगा? क्या दरारें आकर के फिर धरती जहाँ की तहाँ रुक जाएगी? ये कुछ ऐसी बातें हैं जिस बारे में अभी स्पष्टता नहीं है। तो एक तो सबसे पहली ज़रूरत ये है कि इस बारे में अध्ययन जल्दी किए जाएं और एक स्पष्ट जांच सबके सामने हो कि ये बात है, और उसी के साथ साथ लोगों को इस बात का भरोसा दिलाया जाए कि किसी के प्राण संकट में नहीं हैं, और साथ ही साथ जो उनके घर मकान दुकान हैं उन पर अगर कोई क्षति होती है तो भी उनको चिंता करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। सरकारें उनके साथ खड़ी हैं और जैसा जिसका है उसको उस रूप में आगे मुआवजा मिल जाएगा ताकि वो पुनः उसका निर्माण कर सकें।
So situation definitely worsening in Joshimath as we speak. Those are the visuals on your screens of that show the kind of situation that is prevalent in Joshimath. People in fact are seen leaving their houses as more than 600 families have been affected as a result of those cracks that have developed at their houses. In fact, latest what we're given to understand is that a survey team is there in Joshimath trying to assess the situation, trying to get a ground check. Of course, Anuj there getting us those live updates. Anuj, if you can give us a ballpark figure as to the total population in Joshimath, how many people have been displaced so far and how many more are expected to be displaced or given those temporary relief shelters by the government?
Well, Samiksha, let me tell you that most of the area is already affected or getting affected because the cracks are increasing and this is from the road to the buildings, it is reaching like that. Let me give you the sense from where I'm reporting. As you can see this, we can show this to our viewers. This is the crack in the road. This is the crack in the road and this could be clearly seen. So this is the route, the normal way, but this is happening in the houses, this is happening in the hotels, in the buildings. That's something what we are seeing at this point in time. There I'll ask my video journalist to give you a sense from that particular area. So this could be clearly seen. This is the basement and the ground of this particular building, and this could be clearly seen how the crack is increasing over there, and that's something what we are seeing. So this is not limited to one place. This is not limited to one road, but this is happening across the Joshimath at this point in time. That's something what we are seeing. If I'll ask my video journalist to give you the sense from that particular area, then on my right there are multiple houses. We visited them yesterday also, and we have been reporting from there where the people has already left, and some of them are there because they are not willing to go, they are not ready to leave their houses. But yes, the condition, as you were asking me that how many families are being affected, then this is almost the figure if we talk about has reached to 600. This is nearby 600 where the houses or the families if we talk about has already been affected by these cracks and the damage. On the other hand, let me tell you that the hotels, the shops, the houses, the roads, we are clearly seeing it how it is being affected, and the cracks like these are increasing. The temples have fallen down, the buildings are like collapsing. That's something what we are seeing. So this exactly is the situation. I'll ask my video journalist to give you a sense from that particular area. There you can see if we go through the version of these people, then there down, this is the project of JP. There down, this is the project of NTPC. So the locals are saying that this has been happening because of these kind of projects, and the kind of blast or the kind of preparation that has been done to build these kind of projects. This is happening because of this. Look, we are just continuously moving ahead, and let me once again give you the sense from this particular area also how the roads has got the crack. You can clearly see this is like a huge crack in middle of the road. So that's something what we are seeing when we are moving ahead. So every part of Joshimath is almost like under this kind of situation, and that's the trouble, that's the problem which is being faced by the people of Joshimath. We have seen the Chief Minister yesterday. Yes, the Chief Minister was here, but on the other hand, as being stated by the Chief Minister himself, the main focus is to vacate this place so that nobody got injured, so that everybody can be safe. But the main point here in the mind of the people is what is going to be the permanent solution of the same. Because till now, this is people are getting shifted to some shelter home or to some other arrangement which has been made in by the state government. But what exactly is going to be the permanent solution? That is the question in the people in the mind of the people.